Hi, I'm Jared Falk, and in this video lesson, we're going to talk about some really cool heel-toe fills. Now, I hope you've watched the last videos on how to develop the heel-toe technique and then how to actually apply it within beats. Today, we're going to be talking about fills, which is tons of fun. Now, I've taken 6 examples from the Bass Drum Secrets pack. Okay? There's tons more in there, but all I can share with you today is 6 examples on how to incorporate the heel-toe technique within your fills. So let's take a look at the first one. And these are 2 examples from the beginner section. For the first fill, it's just a straight 16th note fill, 2 on the hands, 2 on the feet, and then on count 4, it's just straight 16th notes on the snare. So I'm going to play this for you guys at 100 beats per minute and just show you how it sounds, regular speed, and then we're going to bump it up to, we're going to double it to 200 beats per minute. So for you guys who like to play a lot of punk or any sort of up-tempo stuff, this fill will work really, really well in that sort of music. Here we go. That is a workout, okay? Again, I've said it in previous videos, that was a lot faster than I thought it when I said, let's do it at 200 beats per minute. But again, let's move on and let's go to the next exercise in the beginner section. This one is the exact same sticking, okay? So 2 on the hands, 2 on the feet, 2 on the hands, 2 on the feet, 2 on the hands, 2 on the feet, and then a group of 4 notes. Now, the only thing I'm going to be changing is I'm going to be going down the tom. So you hear da da do do da da do 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 do. It's going to sound better than that when I actually play it on the drums. So here we go. Show you guys how this one sounds. So I know it sounds challenging and it sounds, just like mayhem at 200 beats per minute, but once you actually learn the technique, it's not that hard. I was telling the guy on the cameras over there, he was saying it sounds really, really fast. I'll say your name, Kyle. I was telling Kyle that it sounds really, really, because he's a drummer as well, he's like, it sounds really, really fast. It's crazy that you do that with 1 foot. And it says, it's basically, for each 2 notes you hear, it's just 1 motion with my leg. And if you've watched the intro video or how to actually play this technique, you guys will know that it's a pretty crazy technique, and it all can be played just using just a single pedal. So let's move on to a couple intermediate examples from the Bass Drum Secrets package. This one is, or the next 2 are basically incorporating 16th note triplets. Okay, so beginner we talked about 16th notes. Intermediate, we're going to move up to some 16th note triplets and try and push ourselves a little bit more. So let's try exercise 1 at 80. And then at 150, which is going to get a little bit crazy. Here we go. So that's definitely pushing my limits with this technique. 16 triplets at 150, that's pretty much my max. I could maybe do, on a really, really good day, I could go up to 16 triplets at like 155, 160, but yeah, that's pushing the envelope. So the next one, we got just basically 16th notes for the first two counts, and then 16th note triplets for the last two counts. And this is fun because you kind of get the feel of, going between one note value to another note value rather than just, blasting through 16th note triplets or blasting through 16th notes. And I think it gives the fill more depth, and it makes it sound more creative and more musical. So let's take a look at this next one, again at 80 and 150. Now the next group I'm going to be showing you from the advanced section is a little bit of a tricky one. If you take a look at the sheet music, you'll see that on count 1, I'm playing 2 quick doubles with my foot, okay? Then I'm going right-left. My right hand on the floor tom, left hand on the snare. And then I do another 2 quick doubles, 30-second notes, and then I go left-right. So you kind of got to get this weird motion and weird melodic kind of sounding feel. But if you ever have like a 1-bar break or something like that, this fits really, really well in something like that. So I'm going to play it at 60 beats per minute and 90 beats per minute to show you guys how it sounds both slow and fast. And the final exercise I'm going to show you from the advanced section is basically just a little bit of sweeping and 30-second notes. So we have 2 on the high tom, 2 on the snare, we have 2 on the kick drum, and then 2 on the snare, 2 on the low tom. And we kind of do that pattern and then end with a flam on count 4, and then an open hi-hat on the and count. This one sounds really, really cool. So what I recommend when first learning it is just play it really slow, without any sort of metronome. Just play. I'll actually do it for you guys now. I'll do it ultra slow for you and show you how I would first start practicing this. So that is kind of the starting point on to how I would learn something like this. And then I would eventually, once I got comfortable with that, I'd put on a click track and start playing along in time with actual beat, fill, beat. So let's hear that. I'm going to do it at 60 and 90 beats per minute. So that's the end of the fills that I've taken from the Bass Drum Secrets package. And those are just a small part of everything that's included in that package. And there's myself instructing in there, there's Dave Atkinson and Sean Lang. So there's tons of info on developing your bass drum technique. Now, I will be sending you more information on the Bass Drum Secrets package soon. What we've put together, I think, is just one of the best packages we've ever created, and I'm so excited to share it with you. So keep your eyes on the inbox. I'll talk to you guys again soon.